So welcome back guys. Now in this video I will show you how you can save your CML labs, export it and import it later, right? So what I will going to do, I will going to create a new lab for demonstration purpose. Let me create some minimal topology. So I will just pull the two routers. Let me connect it. And let me start the lab. So go to simulate and you can just click start lab button. So all the nodes will be started at the same time. So currently I'm showing you how to export the lab in a file which you can save it locally on your hard disk, so that tomorrow you can come back and you can import the same file. So your lab will be up and running with all the configurations of the devices. So let's wait for the device to get boot up. So now let's see if the device has booted up. Yes, it has. So I'm on the device CSR 1000V0 node. Now let me do some configuration. Let me set the name of the device as node 0. Let me set the IP address of the gigabit Ethernet 1 interface. And that's it. So copy running. To start up configuration, you have to execute this command in order to save the configuration of the device, followed by write memory. Right. Similarly, I will do the same on the other node. Copy running to startup configuration and write memory. Right. So guys, now that our lab is up and running, now let us see how to save the configuration of the devices. So click on the device, go to edit config, and here click on this button fetch from the device. So here you will have the configuration that is fetched from the device. Similarly, you have to do it for all the devices. So go on the second device and fetch from the device. So now that configuration has been fetched from the device, now click on this empty area and then finally you download the lab. So lab has been downloaded and the name of my lab is lab at Sunday 4:52 am.yaml file. So you will download it as YAML file. Now to confirm whether your device configuration has also been exported or not, you can simply open this file in a notepad and you can search for some configuration that you have done on the device. For example, I configured the IP address 10.1.1, so you should see this IP address somewhere in this file and you can see it is here, right? So it means that the device configuration has also been exported. And this file also contains the structure of your lab. That is, what are the nodes you deployed in the lab and what are the links which connects various nodes in the lab. All these details have also been exported in this file. Alright, so this is the file now you have saved locally on your hard disk. Now let's say you come tomorrow and want to resume the lab from the same point where you had left. So in order to simulate that you have come tomorrow, let me delete this lab altogether. So I will just select this lab and I will just click on delete selected. So it means that this lab is permanently gone from the CML servers. Right? Now you come tomorrow and now you want to import the lab and you want to resume your work from the same point. So you click on this import button on the right hand side on the top right corner. Then you need to import the same file which you have saved. So that is the same YAML file I will going to import and simply click on this import button. So your lab has been imported now. You just click on go to lab now and you can see that your lab has now been imported. So now let's start the lab and check whether all the configuration has been restored or not. So go to simulate and go to start lab. Now let's wait for the device to become up and running again. So guys, now the lab has been booted up. Now let me check the configuration on the individual devices. So I am on device on node 0 and you can see that the name of the node has been preserved, which is node 0. Also let me check the IP address that we configured. And here you can see that IP address is also there. And the same is true with other nodes, with other node of the lab. See, the name of the node is preserved. And if you go and check the IP address, it should also be there. Yeah, IP address is also there. So now you can resume your working on the lab. So always remember that before your slot expires for the day, please save your labs along with the configuration of the devices.